for them to heal. But there's also another element to the book about our society has lost its ability to agree to disagree. So there's a lot of topics in here that are kind of like, how do I feel about that? And is it okay to, just because I disagree with someone doesn't mean I don't like them, or just because I am not fighting with you doesn't mean that I absolutely agree with you. And so I miss that element that we grew up with, that it was okay to have discourse and have hard conversations. I feel like youth are not growing up the same way that we did with that.
Bones and Friends, the mystery of the vanishing mice toys, where my friend Bo here, who is blind, led the way to find where all their mice toys went. So that's why I wrote this the way I did. Because if a kitty's blind, how does he find mice toys? How does he jump up on a cat tree? Same thing with here. Bender has 3 legs. How does he zoom super fast? How does he lead his brothers in finding a mystery? And that's the whole idea behind this series, is showing that even though they have these differences about them, they're not weaknesses. The
statement that I put: to walk through the fire of narcissistic abuse is not merely to survive it. It is a soul-level summons. It asks of you a quiet courage and a sacred reverence, ushering the soul's return. So this idea is that it's an initiation, and the story doesn't end with being a victim or a target. It ends in soul growth and coming home to yourself, your deepest, truest, most authentic self. And that is really the happy part of the story, is that if we can answer ourselves in the most truest way, it is actually a revelation, a soul reclamation. And I can't imagine anything much more beautiful than that.